Hey, how's it going, guys? My name is Jackie Fish and welcome back to some more Mount and Blade content. Today I've been revisiting old mods and I ran across the Warhammer mod Warsword Conquest, and my god, was it absolutely amazing. I played it for about 5 hours on stream and I just could not get enough of it, even though as a lizardman we were getting absolutely wrecked. It was so much fun playing as a individual lizardman in a massive army on the Krotgar. We went off and we fought in some dungeons. They have an absolutely amazing dungeon mechanic in this game where you get some really amazing loot and you progress your way further and further. But I thought what would be really fun to do today is do Life of a State Troop, life as a soldier under Karl Franz, and basically show you guys that if you have not gone back and played some of these classic warband mods, you 100% should. So let's go ahead, I'll dive in, I'll get my character set up, and then we'll join Karl Franz and we'll basically just see if we can rise through the ranks of a Empire State Troop and hopefully get to that glorious greatsword. I should of course mention as well whilst we're loading in that if you guys want to see me do more of this type of stuff on the channel, go back, revisit older mods, and also go and do more of these Life of A using the freelancer mod, then let me know down below in the comments, and obviously by dropping a like on this video. I'd be happy to do more of this stuff for the other races, whether it's Chaos, whether it's the Lizardmen, Skaven, so on and so on. I would love to dive in and take a look at all of them. So again, if this video does well, I'll be more than happy to do that, so drop a like down below. And obviously as well as that, I'll also go ahead and leave a link to the mod so you guys can go ahead and re-download this, because it isn't actually on Steam. So this is a male, the Empire of Sigma, and again you have like all these different kingdoms, which again is really exciting. But yeah, anyway, I'll go ahead and create my character and bring it back to you guys when we're ready to submit to Karl Franz. Okay, so this is my character, good old Ulrich will hopefully rise through the ranks. I really focused on just leveling up my ability with a weapon and shield, because realistically we don't need any of the fancy stuff like leading soldiers. We are a simple tool for Karl Franz to send against the forces of evil. As well as that, you can also use magic in this mod. Again, we're not going to be doing that, but we definitely could do a Life of a Mage later on down the line. So I have 13 strength, I have 4 in Iron Flesh, 4 in Power Strike, so we should be absolutely whapping the enemy down. I also stock a point in Constitution to go ahead and help it in case I get ill. There is illness in this game, so you can get like plague and other stuff like that. And then besides that, I just have a few points elsewhere, nothing too crazy, and then a lot of points into that two-handed skills. So overall, very nice indeed. Always gotta love the beautiful looking man. I think that's a good Ulrich right there. Yeah, that is definitely Ulrich. I don't know, actually, let's keep on going. One more. Yeah, that's an Ulrich right there, and we'll just dive in, and we will obviously travel to Altdorf into the Empire, and there you go, there she is. So obviously Karl Franz is already here. If you guys want to take a look at the map as well, it is absolutely humongous, so you guys can see the entirety of the old world. You've got vampire counts down there. Up in the north you have Kislev and obviously the forces of Chaos, as well as the Chaos Dwarfs as well scattering over. We have obviously Ulfwon down here. You have the whole of the Skaven forces, the Badlands going down into the Tomb Kings. You have the Lizardmen right here, Araby, as well as the colonies of Nippon and the Dark Elves further north as well. So there is an absolute ton to mess around with. Obviously, you've got the Wood Elves here as well as Bretonia. So yeah, there is an absolute, butt ton of stuff to mess around with, that is for sure. I think overall, yeah, we just have some grains and weapons. That's not going to be too much of an issue. I love our hat though, the Greatsword Empire Helm, 38 armor. That's going to be helping us out. Let's go ahead and see if Karl Franz will take us on in his army, because it's going to be pretty important to make sure Karl Franz does like us. Let's go ahead and find him in this beautiful setup. We've got a few great swords eventually. That's what I'm hoping to be. But for now, we will just find the Emperor himself. And again, just look how amazing this mod is. I was always blown away with just, considering this is an 11-year-old game, it's just so impressive to see just kind of how far, these modding capabilities of these games actually are. Cole, are you here? Oh, there he is. He's right here. Cool. For a second, I was like a bit confused because he's not in any heavy armor, but I'm sure he will level up. I am Ulrich, my good sir, and I have come to enlist in your army. Hopefully, he's got room for me. He does indeed. And now I have joined him. His enemies are now my enemies, and we are simply under his command. So all we have to do is obviously go to this report. We have to say that we are ready to return to duty. There are a few things we can do. Obviously, I'll let him provide me with my equipment and stuff, and then then from here on out, we'll just have to wait to see what Karl Franz does to us. As well as that, whilst we're waiting as well, you can actually see the troop trees as well. So we are the Empire of Sigma. I believe we'll start off as a state troop down here. Yeah, Imperial Recruit. Obviously, there's a handful of other, like, so these are all like Middelheim, and the guys in the north, you obviously got the warriors of Ulrich and stuff like that, and also the Southern Lords as well, with like the Border Princes and Knoll and all that type of stuff right here. So there is actually a handful of different units you can pick up, but we'll be going through the Imperial Recruits. We'll have some armor, what looks like a spear, and I guess we'll be heading our way down this route right here. Imperial halberds would be cool, but yeah, definitely the great swords are the ones we're going to be wanting to grab up, that is for sure. So obviously Karl Franz is a pretty, you know, naughty army. He's going to have some of the best units that the state does have to offer. What we can do is we can actually take a look at that army whilst we're waiting for a battle. So far, Karl Franz is a light wizard in his army, and you'll see these wizards casting magic throughout the battle as the winds of magic actually rise up. He has some great swords, some Imperial captains, some pistoliers, sharpshooters, marksmen, some Reichsguard knights, knights of a blazing sun, warrior priests, and basically just a ton of really good soldiers. And then we're right here at the bottom, not looking too good whatsoever. To our next promotion, we do obviously have to wait a little while. We have 68 experience. I'm not sure exactly how many kills that is, but Karl Franz is on the move and ready to hopefully get us stuck in. If you also want to see what factions we are at war with as well, so obviously as the top, we're obviously at war with Chaos, and I think that's about it. For now, we might end up going to war with the Vampire Counts. Yeah, we are also at war with the Vampire Counts, so they're kind of the factions that we will be looking to, really get stuck into. Obviously, Vampire Counts being down here and Chaos up in the north. But obviously, with Karl Franz's army being as big as it is, there's not going to be a ton for us to do until we truly, you know, kind of have to delve in and lift any sieges and deal with any incursions that do occur. Okay, so it seems like we actually have our first battle to dive into. I didn't actually see who we were deciding to fight with because Karl Franz was taking a little while to actually get stuck in. But it's a fairly big battle. I mean, obviously we outnumber them heavily. We have over 600 soldiers of, you know, elite state troops going up against 161 of the enemy. So obviously my goal is to really just get myself stuck in and get some kills so I can level up in this battle. Do need to be careful though, because, you know, the enemy are going to be pretty fierce, but this army is so elite that, and we outnumber them so heavily, that it's just not going to be difficult whatsoever, right? They have 89 right now without reinforcements, and you see that wizard shooting off some of its magical blasts as well as the guns, some more magic coming off. Oh my god, look at these Chaos Knights as well. I need to be careful not to get taken down by these guys, because I imagine, obviously, with my low armor, it's like one hit and I am done for. Oh my god, what was that? I have no idea what half of these, better, more speed. Oh, look at these buffs. The magic in this game is really, really cool. And you can see that our army's coming in. I mean, their force looks extremely scary. I'm going to try and stick on this right flank and try and rack up some kills over here without too much hassle. You know, try and just get like a sneaky, like, little slash on someone, like here. Yeah, I don't want to be the one trying to take on that bloodletter, do I? So let's avoid fighting as many of these guys as possible. I imagine we'll be like literally oh my god, guys just got naked. What happened to his armor? All the Chaos have just got naked. That's their magic power. They just pledged to Slanesh and now they're raring to go. As you can see, I'm still just trying to play really safe here. I think that was a kill for me right there, which was nice. Maybe it's some of the magic in this game. There's so many of them there. Oh, Bloodletter! Oh god, no, I'm so sorry. Oh my god. So from our first round, we did unfortunately get taken down and we lost 95 of our soldiers. We did manage to kill 58 of them, so definitely removed their levels. And let's go in. We've obviously healed. There's a skill. We actually lost our weapon as well. What the hell? We lost our weapon in that battle. Oh my god. There is actually a stat in this game called willpower, which allows you the ability to actually recover. There's like a small percentage that you actually recover after battles. So I guess we'll go in for another round. Luckily, we have this ward save now, which will obviously, you know, reduce damage from the magic. I'm not sure if it's permanent or if it's just like a small thing. As soon as the aura goes, we go. But once again, we'll be up against the forces of Chaos. Obviously, their army has been reduced, and we're going to have to try and pick up a weapon or something. Okay, I managed to grab myself an arming sword, which will be pretty nice. Obviously. Oh my god, facing down a bloody bloodletter is not going to be good, but we're doing okay so far. He managed to get me there, like literally one hit there. We blocked for a decent amount of times. Yeah, obviously, you know, we're level 1 right now. We do not stand a chance in this battle whatsoever. But still not a bad one. We managed to, I think, take out a large amount of their army. But yeah, facing down like these monstrous creatures. These bloods, I think that's a bloodthirst when we were fighting a bloodletter. Yeah, we just don't really stand a chance. Until we get better equipment, it's going to be all, you know, very, very not good for us. But hopefully this battle was enough to level us up and we can actually get ourselves a shield, because having a shield and a sword will be really useful as well. Okay, boom. Battle was won just like that. I'm pretty happy. And yeah, hopefully we did enough to level ourselves up. We lost 8 in our party morale, probably because I was taken down. But yeah, I mean, a very heavy casualty considering how many soldiers we had. But the Forces of Chaos were destroyed, and we can now actually choose to pick up some stuff. We also improved our relationship as well with a few lords. And yeah, we can actually pick up some of this stuff, which we can actually use. Obviously, this hammer as well would not be a bad idea. So realistically, what I should do, actually, just thinking about, we leveled up as well, which was nice. What we should actually do, as I'm not sure if we're going to level up. Yeah, it doesn't seem like we've leveled up within our party. It doesn't seem. If we go to a commander's report, we can see we're still an Imperial recruit. So actually what we should do is say that I'll provide my own equipment for now, because obviously this equipment, obviously the armor sucks, but everything else is pretty decent. I was going to see if we could actually wear that, but obviously it's chaos, so we can't wear that skin. I can use this hammer, the rusty hammer, which has 34 swing damage, which is absolutely insane, actually. Yeah, that would have been much better. So let's do that. We have our bolts as well, so I guess we'll give up this sword. We'll use that huge hammer and yeah, use a crossbow as well. So this will be much better, actually. Yeah, this would have been a much better thing to start off with, because this way we can actually sit back, use our crossbow, and then when we start to get to the higher tiers and we can actually equip better armor, then we can use the provided equipment that Karl Franz will give us. Boom! So I actually fought a few minor battles just now against like 10, 15 soldiers and racked up a kill, and just like that, you can see we have now leveled up, which is awesome. I believe as well, you do actually get a small like boost every single day or every single week. You get like a bit of experience as well. So just by being in this army, you level up as well, which is pretty nice, as well as just gaining a ton of money as well. So we're going to be an Imperial Spearman that's going to be on our way to level up, and I think our equipment is actually half decent now, but I'm going to stick on this way. We are currently trying to chase down some more soldiers, so if we do rack it up into any larger battles, I'll definitely bring back a as an army right there, Franz. You should just go after. There's 130 of them, which would not be too hard for you. Right now, as you can see, the Empire is like on fire. A lot of our settlements are burning. Karl Franz is not doing great so far. Okay, we finally managed to catch that army, and let's dive in. Again, I'm going to keep my equipment for now. Even though we are the tier 2, I'm going to keep this equipment because I'll still have that crossbow and I can do some damage with it whilst also being a spear infantry with a shield, and we also have that sword as well. So we're up against the Forces of Chaos. This did look like, oh my god, that looks like a super scary army. There is like a lot of raptors in there as well. Yeah, this does not look like a good battle. There is only like, we only outnumber them by like 100 men, so we're gonna have to really rack up some kills. Hopefully our mages can do some additional work. I'm gonna try and sit back though and just rack up some kills with his crossbow and see if we can, you know, get some more experience that way. Okay, so a few crossbows are going in. I can actually maybe start to try and pick off a few units here as well. I haven't fired a crossbow in forever. I haven't used any missile units, missile weapons in this game in forever, so I think I have to lead my shots a lot more, and it does seem like the battle is erupting. The forces of Slanesh are, you know, fully charging in. I haven't actually hit a shot yet. Oh no, I have no idea what that spell is. You can see in the bottom left exactly what it is, but that did not look good. A lot of soldiers did just drop down, and our crossbow bolts won't be racking up too much because we're doing like 19 damage, which isn't too bad, I guess. Them creatures as well look pretty scary. 23 damage as well. Again, not too bad. Need to be careful of that cavalry's coming in as well. Oh, we need to fall back. Let's fall back to reinforcements. Pull out our axe and shield. Yeah, and hope that none of them cast any spells. We did a little bit of damage, nothing too crazy. Let's fall back to reinforcements as quickly as possible without getting run down by cavalry, just like that. And the infantry coming in as well. I don't think I'm going to be faster than this. Yeah, no, I'm not. So we lost a ton of morale by falling back, but I think it'll be worth it so we can get ourselves back into this battle at full HP. I mean, not full HP, but just at a little bit of HP. So let's go ahead and give us another go, and hopefully our soldiers don't run again. But I kind of feel like this is pretty accurate, right? To the powers of the Empire just getting absolutely wrecked by the Forces of Chaos. I mean, I am a simple lone trooper. What can I do against such reckless hate? I definitely need to be a lot further back though as well this time. Maybe we can snipe out a few more soldiers there. Seems like for the most part, the enemy just really have a lot of cavalry left, which is kind of painful. Just, yeah, see if we can maybe luckily get like a nice kill here with our crossbow before the enemy come in. Maybe we'll get stuck in now as well. There's a lot of us here, right? But they just have so many good soldiers, and it's this cavalry that's really doing the damage. You see a few Griffin Knights there as well. I'm going to pull back again and see if I can get back to reinforcements before they overrun everything that we have. Yeah, this is hard. Being just a human without like demonic god powers is difficult. We just got a movement debuff and then damage and then just more cavalry coming in. My god! Okay, so after I guess, meeting up with Franz, we have now been dispatched over into a Sylvanian patrol, and this is really our perfect opportunity. We have over 800 men. We have our new armor. Now is the time to rack up some kills and take down the enemy. You can see that we have 147. They have pretty much all of their army. This should be like our perfect opportunity. Fighting forces of chaos are probably a bit beyond us, but, you know, vampires shouldn't be too difficult. I imagine we'll have a few monstrous units, but this is just a simple patrol. So again, I'm hoping we can use a lot of our, you know, our skills, our crossbow ability, and we can take down as many of these guys as possible. I'm still definitely getting a hang of the crossbow stuff. Again, hopefully though we can do some damage. And I mean, honestly, now we have a shield, now we have a good weapon. We should actually be okay. Boom, just like that. Nice. I need 19 damage. I guess our bolts really aren't very scary. Let's try and take out this guy though. I've already hit him quite a bit. If he wants to come, if not, we can just keep on shooting him. Oh, how did he hit me first? Oh my god, he broke my shield so quickly as well. Okay, my shield is not good. Note to self. Be very, very careful. And I guess just try and get over here in the melee more than anything else. Again, we're doing some decent damage, but we just need to get them kills, I think, is ideally what we need to try our best to do. Have we already defeated most of the enemy forces? Oh my god, they have massacred them. Okay, let's try and get over here. Even if we die, it's not the end of the world. Let's try and just get a good strike off on someone. That weapon did some serious damage to us, though. Okay, this guy, don't kill him. Is he still alive? Yeah, he's still alive. Nice. So you actually have repeater crossbows as well. Come back here. Nice, we got that kill. Perfect. At least we better have got that kill. Maybe the horse, maybe the Knight of the Blazing Sun did. That was like our first successful battle. I'm happy with that. Franz, be proud of me. We already lost one soldier as well. So they're the type of battles we desperately do need to rack up on. And yeah, our shield really is not very good. Resistance 7, resistance 2. Can we use that one? Boom, yeah. So we'll use this one, which is a little bit better. And yeah, it should go a ways to help us out. Very nice. And after that battle, we have now been recognized and we can now go up to tier 3. So we're going to go ahead and pick the Imperial Soldier. And I think at this point, now is the time to go ahead and say that I'll let Franz give me equipment because, you know, we'll have a much better shield, a decent sword. And then from here on out, it's actually not that far until we do get to the next rank. So we're Imperial, no, we're Southern, yeah, Imperial. So we're already a swordsman. Next is Veteran, and then it's Great Swords, and then we're just taking down anything in our path. Okay, so I haven't actually been able to meet up with Franz after losing that previous battle again. However, I have risen up a small army, and what I wanted to try and do was try and get ourselves inside this castle and join the siege battle that is arriving. Like, can we actually get involved in this battle? Oh, it doesn't seem like we could. That's really unfortunate. I was just going to join Franz right now because we did lose a battle. And unfortunately, it seems like he is fully stuck into this siege. And because we're not under any of the lords, we can't actually get involved, which really does suck. It would have been amazing to be able to dive in. I have also got some health potions, so we should be able to heal up to full HP in a few of these situations. But yeah, I guess the battle has devolved. Did they win or lose? Seems like they won. I mean, Franz is no longer in this battle either. Is he here? Yeah, actually don't know where Franz has gone. Either way, I guess maybe they won and Franz was defeated. I mean, it's a good thing I didn't join in that battle then. So yeah, let's go ahead and try and find Franz again, and we'll go and help out. Maybe not though. It does seem like Franz might have actually been able to win that one. But we'll join back up with him and see what we can do. Hello, my lord. I have returned to your command. And now we've jumped back in. Perfect. Okay, good. And we should still be our tier 3, right? Yeah, we're in Imperial Swords, which is nice. So let's hope he gets us into some good battles. I mean, there are a handful of Vampire Count armies around. but we can definitely engage. Oh, we have got ourselves into a battle, and thank God we are up against, yeah, we're actually against Kemler, which is funny. But yeah, he's going to be raising a lot of dead. So we do actually outnumber them 2-1, which is very important because I don't think I've ever found ourselves in any of these battles in a situation where we've been outnumbered and we've won. It always seems like the Empire need to have way more bodies on the battlefield than every other faction because of obviously all their monstrous units and all that stuff. But it should be okay. I believe in us. You can also see as well in the top right-hand corner, I did buy some healing potions whilst we were away from Franz, so that should hopefully provide us with a little bit of healing. I think I bought 3 of them for like 400 gold, so I should be able just to spam heal if we need to. I imagine as well that these potions are really important when it comes to doing dungeons because you're progressively going through these harder and harder stages, so the more of them you get, the better it will be. But yeah, let's just progress. Let's be very safe. Again, we just want to try and rack up some kills in this battle and not obviously throw ourselves off into death and destruction. And look, here's Franz himself right there riding his demigriff into battle in his Warhammer, which is pretty nice. Obviously, if we stick by him, we should be fairly safe. I mean, the problem is with the Empire is they don't form, I guess maybe it's just warband AI, they don't form like a dense formation. So we're very spread out, and obviously in 1v1s, our soldiers are going to lose like 90% of the time against the undead and everything else, and all the cavalry as well that the AI does have. So our real strength comes when we actually engage them in numbers, but yeah, unfortunately, yeah, the AI just forms this really long line instead of just like one dense formation. Okay, right now both sides are just simply rotating around looking for an opportunity. We do have a bunch of men though in their backfield, so as soon as the order is given to charge, we should be able just to rip them apart. Because yeah, you can see we've got a bunch of halberds back there. We should be doing pretty decent, but right now Franz has not given the order. We've got all our cavalry on this right flank, and yeah, right now it's just a big skirmish off as both sides, I guess, are just waiting to fully engage in this battle. Okay, here we go. The order has been given to charge. The knights are moving in, and now is the time. Now is the hour. Let's rip them apart. I need to be very careful, obviously, all the missiles, but everything else should be okay. Especially these chaos warriors right there. The chaos dudes are fine to take care of. You guys, another kill for us as well. Let's maybe push on some of these missiles. Be very careful of that cavalry. And so far, though, it seems like Franz is doing a good job leading us into battle for once. Every other battle has not gone well, but this one doesn't look too bad. Well, there's a sorcerer right there. Let's see if we can take him out. He would be a good prize to have on our belt. Ouch, that hurt. Block that. Oh, there's 2 of them here. Come on, knight, save me. Oh, God, I've gone way too deep. Yeah. Okay, we've managed to regain our wounds, and now we are charging back into this battle. I think that healing potion definitely did help. I don't really want to be the first person in on this battle, but we'll definitely kind of be midfield here and try our best to help out. They obviously still have all that cavalry left, which is really the scariest part of the vampire count roster, is all of that cavalry. I want to be careful. I don't want to be like going to him. We have so many guns as well. My God. Let's maybe try and take out this guy. How was that? Nice. We're doing some good damage to him. God, healing potion. God, we just healed there. Thank God. Oh, where's my... There we go. For a second, I lost my sword. Oh, my God. Where's all our infantry? Where's everybody gone? How are we loot? Oh, my God. The Empire suck. Okay, so I've been able to get back into the battle, but there is no one left alive. We have lost this engagement. I don't know if it's just me being really bad at this game, or, you know, like, the Empire state troops just are not good for this type of mission of freelancing, because they really do get outclassed by a lot of other factions. I imagine probably in the auto-resolve they do a bit better, but yeah, I mean, obviously we expect the Empire troops not to be good, but we outnumbered them by 100 soldiers, and I guess when you can't command them, yeah, we definitely did suck, and unfortunately, this has not been a good start to this life of a series, because we're about to get absolutely run through. The Vampire Count Cavalry just seems so good. Oh my God, it's just over, right? Yeah, that was not good whatsoever. They absolutely demolished us. So that's like our 4th battle in a row that we've lost as with Karl Franz. And I feel like as a soldier, there is only so much that I can do to boost Franz up and, you know, lead him to victory. Okay guys, so I think that's where we're going to go ahead and wrap up this episode of The Life of a State Troop. Things have not gone well for us today. Maybe we delve into chaos if you guys want to see another episode. I also ran into this bug. If anyone has a good suggestion on how to fix this, basically I'm the only soldier left, but for some reason we can't just carry on, so it's constantly putting me 1 against 31 in this battle. I don't really know what the issue is. If you guys have a solution to this bug fix, let me know down below in the comments. And obviously if you did enjoy this type of video, let me know that as well. I'd really appreciate it, because yeah, this episode hasn't gone well, but I feel like future ones definitely can. Maybe if we play as a dwarf or something, things will be a little bit easier. I just feel like the Empire have a really hard time of it, much like they should in the end of time. So yeah, drop a like and a comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.